Hi, Tracy Hess, IFBB Pro, Zone to be Toned, and RX Muscle in the house today. Okay, I am really excited about this interview. I am here with the new IFBB Pro Women's Bodybuilding Tampa Pro young lady, Keli Watkins. How are you, Keli?
I'm doing great, Tracy. Great. Great to be here.
Where are you from, Keli?
I was born in Brooklyn, New York, grew up in Queens, and I live in Jersey now.
What shows are you planning to prep for this year?
I'm looking at the Omaha Pro to start off with.
It's a great show.
A new show popped up by Wings of Strength, Virginia Beach.
Now, how is your training going for that prep for the show? Have you started your prep yet?
My training never stops. Last week of December, first week of January, we started getting a little bit more strict, a little bit more tight.
You look great. I think you can walk on stage right now, today. In fact, I do have a posing suit in my bag. So if you want to, put your suit on, we can get a pose down. You guys always ask this from women bodybuilders, and then you ladies get tired of hearing this. You don't ask them their name, how they're doing today. The first thing you want to say is, how much do you bench press?
On a good day in my off season, about 280, 285.
That is huge. What did you do before that? You were an athlete.
Track star.
Yes. And I remember her telling me she was going to meet me at the track one day, and we never got to the track. The amazing pro debut you had last year at the Tampa Pro Show, which was her first pro debut. Tell me where you placed and how you felt at your first pro show.
I placed fourth, and it was surreal. It didn't sink in until about 2 or 3 months later.
How long have you been competing?
I've been competing for 12 years.
12 years. And when did you receive your pro card?
Last year.
At what show?
Masters Nationals in Pittsburgh.
I remember that because we were cheering you on from home.
I train in the off season about 4 days a week. My split is chest and biceps, back and tries. I'll do hamstrings with shoulders.
Now, is there a favorite body part that you like to train?
There used to be. When I first started training, I used to love to train back. That was my strongest part.
Okay.
But as I grew into the sport, my favorite body part to train is the part that I'm lagging.
And you have an amazing trainer. Can we talk about your trainer?
Absolutely. My trainer is Veron Thornhill, and she's also my wife. She's been training me for the past 12 years now.
Your definition of what a pro is?
It's a state of mind. You don't have to have the IFBB Pro card to feel and live like a pro. In the words of one of my friends, Dennis Hobson, when it snows, you shovel your car and you go to the gym.
Before you started competing, was there someone in women's bodybuilding who inspired you to want to become a female bodybuilder?
Linda Murray, from a distance. Heather Foster was one of the first pros that I ever met, and that's when I was training with Delroy Jefferson. The one before that, Elena Seipel, I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly. When I met Elena and I met Heather, I knew that this is where I wanted to stay.
What are some of the obstacles you feel you've had through your career as a bodybuilder?
The main obstacle has been injuries. I've been plagued with knee injuries. I've had arthritis since I was in high school running track. I've had elbow injuries, shoulder injuries, a hernia.
What is your off-season body weight and then your competition weight?
My off-season body weight, it has gone up to 190. This year I did not teeter over 185. My body is naturally lean, so for me to push it to do what it's
don't want to do actually.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, and it's not healthy.
What is Keli into in her off days? She's out of the gym. What does she do? What is your hobbies?
We have 3 children. The youngest plays travel soccer. There's a lot of driving back and forth to different games. I'm also a performance poet, so I go to open mics and do a lot of poetry readings.
Do you cheat? And when you cheat, what type of food do you cheat on?
I do cheat. I'm a cheeseburger, fries, and Coke girl.
You're killing me.
So nobody says carrots or vegetables. It's all about hamburgers, cheeseburgers.
We know that the women's bodybuilding at one point, they felt that, being pulling it out of the Olympia and the Arnold Classic, which was devastating for a lot of women's bodybuilders.
Right.
What is your thought on that?
I was hurt when it was pulled from the Olympia. One of my dreams was to be able to at least touch the carpet.
That's right.
What I did was just change my mindset, and when I went into the Tampa Pro, that was my Olympia.
Seriously, you did amazing walking into a big
Thank
show
you.
like that. I try to run
Thank
some
you.
people away. If they're new to it, don't go. Keli, what are some of the misconceptions that you feel about the sport?
Misconceptions, I would have to say that because someone looks strong doesn't mean that they are physically strong. Some of the things that I've learned over the years is that my form and my technique is going to help save my body later on. Professional football players, professional baseball players, they all have a trainer. And to go into the sport without a trainer, not just for the physical part, but for the nutrition part especially, you need some guidance.
You have to invest. This is why you're a pro. When people become pros, they have invested time and a lot of money.
And a lot of money.
A lot of money to be where they are, to finance a house.
My drive and focus for this year is to be the best on stage that I can be. I want to be a contender, not just a competitor.
I never run from names. People come and who cares, come.
Right,
You
right.
come, but I'm coming too. So, for all the new amateurs that are coming into this business, what advice would you like to share with them?
Be true to yourself, maintain your integrity, and honor yourself with the sport. Learn the history of the sport. It saddens me sometimes to hear new athletes come on the scene who can't name, any top competitors and don't really know anything about the progress of the sport. It's not common that you come into a local show and then you go to the nationals and you get your pro card. It doesn't work that quickly.
Do you have any sponsors?
I do. I'm sponsored by Apollon Nutrition out of Apollon Gym, Rob Samborski. I'm also sponsored by Heather Foster, who has a spray tanning company, USA Champion Spray USA. Those are my two sponsors. Instagram or Facebook, IFBB Pro, Keli Watkins, KeliWatkins.
Keli, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank
You are
you
the
so
best.
much.
Seriously, you
Thank
can
you.
kick some booty. I'm serious. And I can't wait to do that leg training with your wife. I'm all excited. Guys, thanks for joining us. Tracy, Hess, IFBB Pro, RX Muscle, Zone to be Tone. We'll be back with Athletes a Week next week. Thank you for joining us.